there, my name is Robyn Lewis and I'm a brand developer in the foods category for South Africa. I joined Unilever in 2005 as a mid-career recruit. I'm also a wife and a mother to a little toddler. I love working on foods. It is probably, for me, the most exciting category to be in Unilever, because food is so much about emotion and it's about a love of good food and of flavor, and I think that touches people in a really profound way. So I love what I do. I love crafting innovation and brand communication, and that excites me. It really gets me going. I've been very fortunate to have worked across multiple categories, so across personal care and foods in my career at Unilever, and I've had so many highlights. I've had great highlights where we've achieved first time all market share in deodorants, so I'm very proud of that. I've also been involved in our spreads category, where I developed a new brand key, developed a new range architecture for one of our family goodness brands, as well as delivered a new brand communication idea on one of our global spreads brands. So I'm very proud of all of the stuff, and I've just been really fortunate to have worked across and gotten exposure, which I think has made me a better marketeer. In terms of how my day-to-day role kind of translates into how we operate with other functions, it's actually kind of at the heart of what we do, because we run project teams that are cross-functional, which means you have to have a level of understanding of what all the functions do. So that actually fundamentally makes you a better business person, because you understand what every function does. And in terms of kind of the region, and we're always looking at best operating practice around the world. I've also had the good fortune of being able to travel to European countries. My most recent visit was to Paris, which was amazing, and then also to London and Amsterdam, to our global centres on training. So that's been fabulous, and it's just the level of exposure and the level of connectivity that you get from talking to other people from other countries, so it's fantastic. So in my career, I've worked for 2 other blue chip companies besides Unilever, and I think for me what makes Unilever different are maybe 3 key things. The first for me is the values of the company, and I think I just completely relate. I mean, Unilever is a company that has at the heart of its growth agenda a sustainability agenda in terms of halving our environmental impact. So for me, I relate, and it touches me at my heart. And also just the values of respect and dignity, and the appreciation for diversity. So I completely am aligned from a values perspective. From a culture perspective, I think this is a young company. It's dynamic, it's relaxed, it's open, and I think there's a focus on excellence. So working for Unilever, you are of the highest caliber, and you are continually being driven and developed to grow your skills both professionally and as a leader. And I think lastly, I have fun. So I mean, I work with a bunch of people where we are all highly engaged, we like each other, we laugh, we joke, but we still deliver results. So working in foods for me is just an all-round amazing place to be. The great part I think about Unilever is that they take their people, development of their people, seriously. So I think also this is the one company where I've worked where you have a very completely robust development plan, where it kind of talks about formal training and what you get exposed to, and there's nothing wrong with you putting up your hand and saying, I've seen something on the training network, I want to go to this course, and people buy into that. So there's a focus on skills development and on building you in terms of developing your career. So I mean, for me that has been an amazing thing. And also I've had the good fortune of having come in at Unilever mid-career recruit, and I was promoted. So for me it says that if you put your head down, you work hard, you do what you need to do, the reward will come. So the reward and the recognition is there. You get exposure to all kinds of things that sometimes you think, wow, you can't believe, you're sitting in a room in Paris or sitting in a room in Rotterdam or Amsterdam. It's just amazing.